welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. This is such a controversial topic. People have been talking about the difference between a Kindle and a Kobo. Most people, I would say, that are interested in the Kobo already have a Kindle. That's like literally everybody that I've talked to. But some people are looking into e-readers. They haven't gotten one yet. They want to know which one to get. I am the proud owner of both. I have been testing the Kobo because I've been a Kindle girl for years, and I've been testing out the Kobo. I tested it out actually specifically. My mom's calling me. Mom, how are you? Okay, anyway, I also brought you guys in a little bit closer. I have been testing out the Kobo on our virtual book club books. P.S. if you have not joined our book club, I have a book club. It's called Sarah's Book Club, and I'll put the link in my bio. We do the book club on an app called Fable, which is like Goodreads, but better. And that's where we host book club, that we have chats in there, and then we meet once a month virtually on TikTok Live and YouTube Live and discuss it. So you have a whole month to read the book. Typically they're fantasy books, romantic-y books, but we've been branching out, and we just voted on our new book. So literally this week that you're seeing this, we just started a new book, so it's a great time to join. Now, before we get into the review, real quick, if you are a regular watcher, first of all, I love you. Second of all, then you would know I am not in my normal space, and that is not what my outside sounds like. I'm currently in New York. I'm actually here for Fashion Week, and God bless Faithlin. Everybody clap for Faithlin, my friend Faithlin, who is away. Liz letting me rent out her apartment, which is so great. I'm vlogging parts of Fashion Week, so you guys will be going behind the scenes with me, but I also filmed some b-roll of me like unpacking my stuff. Having an apartment in New York City, especially one of this size, she has a beautiful apartment, is a game changer, because also Fashion Week, you just kind of explode, like clothes are everywhere. So let's get into the review. Now, there are plenty of specs on the Kindle versus the Kobo. I have the Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition 11th generation, so that is the one I have experience with, and that's what I'm going to be reviewing. And then I believe this is called the Kobo Libra Color, and I also have a little case for it, which I love. So those are the two versions that I'm going to be reviewing. Now, there are specs, and you can look up the specs for each of the things. You can look at these charts, but if you're on this video, my guess is you either have already looked at the specs and are looking for a reader's review, or you're like me and you kind of don't care about the specs because you really just want to know if it's something that you're going to want to use, you know? I don't think I can do anything. Now I understand what New York content creators are talking about. I don't think I can do anything about the sirens. I really don't. Now, like I said, I've had the Kindle for many years. Things that are really good about the Kindle is that it does automatically attach to Goodreads. Again, I don't use Goodreads anymore, but that is really, really great, where you can rate and go ahead and mark that you are finishing books, and you don't have to manually input your the books that you have finished and all that kind of stuff into Goodreads. This does it for you. You have Kindle Unlimited, which a lot of people have, and a lot of people are already integrated into the Amazon world, which is part of the allure of the Kindle. This particular Kindle, I think its response time is pretty good for an e-reader. It's like got the, normal like delayed response time where I click it and then it does something. I think all e-readers have a delay, but it's definitely not as bad as like the older generations. This is good. This, I think, like the Kindle Paperwhite is like the standard of e-readers. It does exactly what you need to do. You can highlight, you can keep a notebook of all the things that you wanted to highlight in it. And that's about where the better position stops for Kindle. It took me about 24 hours of using this to realize that the Kobo did something crazy. I cannot express how much I love the user experience, and let me tell you why. First of all, this is faster. Its response time is faster than the Kindle. It still has like an e-reader delay, but it is faster. Like the page turning, it's faster. You can turn with your finger. You can also click with these two buttons. This also came with, I got the Kobo pen that you can see. I can write, that's a horrible heart, I can write straight onto the book. Let me show you. So I can write or highlight with the pen. You can also highlight with your finger, but you just like click the button, and then I can highlight all this, and I can say, I love. And now that note, I will have a picture of that note at the bottom, and it has all of my notes and what I've written and all my highlights in it. And for me, That's huge. Some people, honestly, I didn't start annotating my books until this year, especially not having paperbacks. Some people do not like to write in their books, and I will say that there are some books I do not write in. There are also books that I like to write in. Most books, if I own them, I'm okay with like scratching all over it. This makes it so easy because you're not ruining an actual book. Something that Joseph and I do with our e-readers. Joseph has a Kindle. He does not have a Kobo yet. He is a creature of habit. I'm not gonna, maybe he'll watch this and he'll want one, probably, but I'm not gonna mess with his routine. However, what we do is if we love something on our e-readers like enough, then it gets a permanent place in the library. We will also buy the paperback, but typically we are reading books on our e-readers unless we are specifically pulling a book off of the shelves. So I love annotating books. This has also been super helpful for me while we are doing book club because I can actually take notes and then reference things that I thought or questions I had or just funny reactions that I had while reading a month after. Because typically, you know, we're starting in a month. We don't meet for another 30 days. How am I supposed to remember my notes section? Something that's also nice about Kobo, it does have like I think it's called Kobo Plus. It has like Kobo Plus that's like Kindle Unlimited. Their prices, I think, are pretty on par with a typical Kindle price. Some of them are a little bit more expensive, I think, but the device itself is less expensive than the Kindle. They also are not affiliated with Amazon. With that, you do not get a direct link to Goodreads. And I know, that's like some people, that is where they absolutely draw the line. I get it. I was wondering if that would change my reader experience. It does not. Well, one, I stopped using Goodreads. Guys, if you're still using Goodreads, the user experience is so bad, and I get the convenience, but the user experience is so bad, dude. Like, I started using Fable anyway. Like, it's so much better. It's so much cuter. It's easier to write reviews. It's way more fun. They allow you to review. You can give like a 4.2, 4.3. You don't have to go like 4 or 5, you know, like in the star rankings. It's so much better. So it doesn't bother me that I do not have a like connection between my reviewing tool. Also, it's a matter of time before Kobo does that. The reason that Kobo doesn't do that with Goodreads, I'm sure, is because Amazon owns Goodreads. It's like, I'm waiting for them to partner with Fable or something like that. Kobo's just gonna keep getting better. And that's what I feel like you can tell with the Kobo is that they are actively trying to make better, more convenient products. Like, they're making the technology better, they're making the user experience better. Like, literally I open it and then it opens the book or the page that I'm on. And I feel like Kindle, I hate to say it, I think that they've just gotten a little lazy. And so did they. So altogether, if you are in between, I would get the Kobo. If you already have an e-reader, just, you know, use it till it dies. Like, you don't need both. I was reading some things on both, and now I've kind of just left this in the dust and it's on my nightstand and I use my Kobo anyway. You don't need to get another one. But if your Kindle dies, come holiday season, you have a reader in your life, check out the Kobo. Have them check out the Kobo. If you're building your Christmas list, check out the Kobo before you look at the Kindle, because it is, I like the experience. I like the way it feels. I like the way I can turn the pages. Reading can be such a like kinesthetic thing. Kinesthetically, I like this a lot better. That's the review. I don't know what you guys expected, but I certainly was blown away by the Kobo. I wanna know what you think. I wanna know if you have tried them both. I wanna know questions that you have about them. I didn't honestly know much about the Kobo before I started trying it, and I love it. It is so freaking good. So freaking good. Hands down, I've been telling my friends, hey, don't get the Kindle, get the Kobo. And I can't imagine, like, I'm so excited to see what Kobo does with the rest of the products, like as they improve, because I could just tell that they care. Like with the product, I can tell that they care about readers and they get readers. I'm gonna stop blabbering on. I hope that this video was helpful. Let me know what other videos that you would like to see. I am going to be really focusing on books and beauty on this channel, as well as vlogs, of course. I could not take you guys into Fashion Week with me, so we'll be doing that. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Oh, and if you want to join book club and you want to have people to discuss books with, also book club usually gets my like book event secrets before everybody else. I will put the link in the bio. Okay, love you.